Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sephi Marz G. Liclican, currently a fifth-year student taking up BSMS or Bachelor of Science and Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, a double degree program that I applied for in my third year, along with my DOST RDT scholarship, where I was thankfully accepted. And also, I'm a merit scholar throughout my stay in DLSU. For my organizational involvements, I am currently the Vice President of Activities of Chemical Engineering Society, or ChEn. I'm also the DLSUCHE Quizzers team captain, wherein I led the group of people or students that represented DLSU in outside chemical engineering competitions in the academic year 2019 to 2020. I'm also a former president of the Society of Young Engineers Towards Achieving Excellence, or Syntax, an organization under the Associate Dean of the Gokong Wei College of Engineering last academic year 2017 to 2018. Going deeper into this organizational involvements, I want to share with you my journey of becoming an officer in DLSU, specifically in the two organizations that I have been most active in, which are Chemical Engineering Society, or ChEn, and the Society of Young Engineers Towards Achieving Excellence, or Syntax. So for my first year, I already applied for junior officership in my home organization, Chemical Engineering Society, or ChEn. I wanted to get a feel of what the organization is like, how is it to be an officer. So I was accepted to be in the linkages committee, though this was not my strength, my strongest suit of committee. I still was able to enjoy my time as a junior officer in this committee, working with the upperclassmen. And also, I tried heading a project, an industry visit in the MWSS Water Company Incorporated last March 2016. And I was also able to learn how to manage my time in the organizations that I joined, aside from my academics. And so what also this taught me is that I really wanted to step up as an officer in Chemical Engineering Society. So for the next year, I applied for a higher position, Associate Vice President for Academics in the same organization. So I brought here not only my academic skills, but also my creativity. I am finally in the in the committee that I feel like is my home. So I really stepped up my game. So I want to highlight for this activity, Dean's Lister Encouragement Program. I brought my creativity such that I improved the prizes there so that the Dean's Listers are more motivated to continue excelling, striving for to be a DL uh, in our very difficult course. So I also wanted to broaden my scope of helping the engineering student body by applying for the documentations officer in Syntax. So as an officer there, as a documentations officer, I made reviewers that were distributed by the organization. And also we were able to help freshmen and sophomore engineering students who are hard up in their academics. For the next academic year, I stepped up my game in Syntax because I wanted to serve more for one last year, because this is my last year, my last chance of joining this organization. So I became president, and I led people who also share the same vision for the organization, that we are more than just a nerdy org. We are very approachable, and we can also put a lot of fun in academics, in uh, in engineering. And so we also were able to serve the engineering student body by catering to reviewers and tutorials that they need. Also, I was able to learn myself in handling more stress, dealing with more different types of people. And that is what I brought to me when I came back to Chemical Engineering Society in my fourth year as, again, an Associate Vice President for Academics. So here, I really enjoyed my time. I met younger people this time because the officers are now more younger than me. So I think that I also was able to handle more difficult projects such as this one, the mock finals, and we just really enjoyed our time as even though we are in an academics committee in an organization apart from our academics. And also I was able to share more, contribute more because I knew that I'm an upperclassman to the most of the members of the organization. So I really gave my all in tutoring younger batches and also giving our viewers not only, of course, catered to the lower batches but also to my batches. Yes, and in my last year, actually, I did not initially intend to apply for officership because I wanted to focus on my academics, but still, I deemed that my organization still needs me. That is why I still applied for uh, executive board. And I think that I did not only become an executive board, I also excelled as one. So I became a vice president for activities. I actually took this challenge because this is not my strongest suit. My strongest suit is still academics, but I still continued to learn. I think that is what is our officership in organizations are about. Uh, I think that it is important to continually learn along the way. And so this is my last year, so I still want to, challenge myself, take this uh, outside my box. So it shows because I really was able to lead people who are passionate and responsible and want want what they are doing. So I really led the activities committee to success. So in our general assemblies that we headed, we even had a perfect score in our general assembly last term too. Also, I was able to join Lead 2019, wherein I met leaders from other organizations. I also learned many things from them and also tried to apply what I have learned from them and just simply enjoyed because, yes, that is the most important thing to enjoy because when you enjoy as an executive board, your officers, your members also enjoy. And I think that is what I really channeled as a vice president for activities that I not only led them to greatness, to redefining boundaries as our motto, but also enjoying every activity that we have in our organization. Also wanted to share my academic achievements and experiences since I am a student leader. Student comes first before leader. So I think that my priority is still academics. So as you can see in my academic standing, I excelled in my academics, still maintained my Latin honor standing the throughout my five years, and also was able to help others in their academics as well, sharing my notes, my reviewers, apart from, of course, my organization. Also, I was qualified for the BSMS program. I was able to juggle my BS workload with my master's workload and my plant design defense. I successfully navigated this even though the organizational work is piling up. My majors are getting harder, and also right now I am in my master's thesis, which I am struggling with because of the lockdown, because of my parents did not allow me to continue my experiments yet. But yes, I'm still fighting and I'm still uh, taking this time to serve my organization while I am still not able to do my thesis. So I think all these encompassed hard work, patience, resilience, which are important qualities in order for one to become, uh, in order to successfully navigate life in his or her different aspects. I think that I was able to show these qualities. And also, all of my achievements have manifested growth. So for my other extracurricular involvements, I joined mathematics competition since I was a freshman. and also until even until just last February 2020 in automatic 2020, wherein I still won second place along with my teammates. Also, when I was a team captain in this academic year, I was able to lead my team to different successes. Also, in my past years, I was trained by my upperclassmen. I think that I was able to share the knowledge and the courage to join these competitions to my fellow competitors, and I think it shows here in the pictures of our awards. Also, I joined social civic activities such as this one, the For the Kids. I joined for 5 consecutive years, 2016 to 2020. Then also was able to join outside mathematics tutorial sessions of Mathematics Circle, and just willing to serve and facilitate in outside organizations because I just want to really serve my community. Then my contributions to my organization, ChEn, and the Lasallian community. So of course, as I have narrated a while ago, my time and effort, I think it shows here I really won the most outstanding officers. Though these are small awards that are small, really smaller compared to the other achievements I made. I think I will cherish these awards still because they show that uh, I really stepped up my game in organizations. Also, I was able to share my skills, which my creativity, my ability to organize different things in, as you can see my tracker of as a VP activities, I really made a tracker for each activity. Also, I was able to make reviewers despite the academic load I am uh, juggling with. And also my character of still striving more than what I can, more than what what the norm expects me to do. And so I'm also, these are my contributions, but I think the biggest contribution of me to ChEn uh, and the Lasayan community are my learnings for the past 5 years. So this comes to my next set of contributions, which are my advocacies. So first is we should always give our all while aiming for the best possible output. I think I have exhibited this in my academic involvements, extracurricular involvements, and even social civic activities. So I think I really showed that I did not settle for less, and still strive for more. And I want to be able to inspire others to do the same. And I think I really did. And also, we must make way for a more satisfied at ease community. I think everything I did was really geared towards the greater good for the betterment of the community. Everything that I did in my organization, social civic activities, and involvements are really to make way for a more satisfied at ease community. And lastly, what is my answer to the question, what is a Lasallian leader? A Lasallian leader has excellence as his or her lifestyle and lives it by example. He or she always rises up to the challenge and trusts oneself no matter how difficult it gets. It is his or her commitment and selflessness that drives his or her followers to work together in pursuit of their common goal. A Lasallian leader is passionate and always goes beyond the expected for God and for country. So I think that I was able to exhibit these qualities and character throughout my stay in DLSU as a Lasallian leader or a Lasallian achiever in general. And I want to still do more even after I graduate. So I think that I really deserve to be recognized as an outstanding vice president in order for me to also share my talent, my skills, my learnings, of course, to other people. Yeah, and I think that is what is important in pursuing this award. That is all. Thank you.